In the early first millennium BC, the Dorian people from northern Greece conquered what was left of the Mycenaean civilization. They settled in Laconia, in southern Greece, where they founded Sparta, a city-state that would become legendary. A semi-mythical leader named Lycurgus is credited with creating Sparta's unique and disciplined society. Lycurgus's reforms transformed Sparta into one of the most powerful military forces in history. Known as the Lawgiver of Sparta, he established a totalitarian system that guided Spartan life and combat. Scholars believe he lived in the early 8th century BC, just as the Greek Dark Ages were ending, and at a time when Sparta was suffering from social chaos. Sparta was governed by two kings, one of whom was Lycurgus's brother, Polydectes. When Polydectes died suddenly without a male heir, Lycurgus was presumed next in line. However, when it was revealed that Polydectes' wife was pregnant, Lycurgus honorably declared that if the child were male, he would serve as regent until the boy came of age. When the son was born, he became King Charilos, and Lycurgus dutifully took up the role of regent. However, rumors circulated that Lycurgus intended to seize power permanently. To avoid any conflict, Lycurgus chose to leave Sparta and embarked on a journey across Crete, Egypt, Lydia, and even India, studying various customs and laws that would inspire his future reforms in Sparta. On his travels, he learned from Egyptian practices, such as separating soldiers from other social classes. When he returned to Sparta, unrest had grown in his absence, and citizens called on him to restore order. Lycurgus consulted the oracle at Delphi, who assured him that his reforms would make Sparta famous. Back in Sparta, he implemented a system of laws known as the Great Retra, designed to unify the Spartans and strengthen their society. In his vision of equality, Lycurgus abolished wealth disparities by dividing land among citizens, banned the use of precious metals as currency, and introduced iron as a form of Spartan money, making foreign trade impractical and encouraging self-sufficiency. He established a council of elders, the Gerousia, and a group of 5 ephors, equal in power to the kings, elected annually by the citizens. Perhaps Lycurgus's most revolutionary contribution was his reorganization of Spartan society. He created a warrior class, the Spartiates, who were bound to remain within Sparta and dedicate their lives to military service. Craftsmen and merchants, known as perioikoi, had limited rights but were essential to Sparta's economy. At the bottom of society were the helots, state-owned serfs who were often mistreated, and a Spartan secret police force, the Crypteia, was tasked with suppressing any potential helot uprisings. Lycurgus introduced a rigorous education system called the agoge, where boys underwent intense training from age 7 to 30. This education was designed to create resilient warriors skilled in combat, public speaking, and more. Spartan girls also received a comprehensive education and participated in sports, which Lycurgus believed would prepare them to bear strong children for Sparta. Spartan women even held significant wealth and influence, ultimately controlling 2/3 of the land. Before he left Sparta for the final time, Lycurgus made all Spartans swear an oath to uphold his laws. He returned to the oracle at Delphi, received her blessing, and, in a final act of dedication, starved himself to death to ensure his people would continue to live by his rules indefinitely. Lycurgus's legacy laid the foundation for Sparta's powerful military society, which would eventually lead to Sparta's dominance in battles like those against Persia and in the Peloponnesian War. His laws created a civilization that remains one of the most legendary in history